Here with head coach Todd Oehrlein. Todd, your team won the tournament for the second straight year. What does this fast start mean to your team?
Well, I hope it provides some momentum moving forward and gives us a nice little kickstart for the rest of the fall. Really tough conditions out on the golf course. Yesterday morning was really challenging. Then the day turned, and it was okay for most of the day yesterday. And then today was just a challenge all day. Just high winds, a lot of rain, and from a competitive standpoint, a toughness standpoint, I was really proud of how our team hung in there and the way they played.
Talk about the play of Lindsey Danielson and Jessie Gerry.
Yeah, both were very consistent, very steady. Jess, I was really proud of how she hung in there as well. And Lindsey maybe didn't have her best ball striking weekend, other than the first round, last two, but found a way to kind of hang in there and compete. And the other players on the team did the same thing. That's a big part. You got to have, your whole team has to be consistent, your whole team has to be strong, and they did a nice job that way.
How do the younger players impress you today?
Yeah, in a lot of their cases, it was their first chance where they really were exposed to these types of conditions. Unfortunately, I'd like to say this is the worst we'll ever play in, but unfortunately we end up in these conditions from time to time. And I thought they really hung in there. They were very steady, and they just competitive. And that's an important trait out of a collegiate golfer.
The weather the past 2 days hasn't been the best. What does it show about your team that they were able to play through that?
Yeah, more than anything, just some mental toughness and just big hearts. That's the biggest thing.
Here with Jessie Gerry. Jessie, talk about your performance the past 2 days.
Overall, I was really happy with the way everything went. I would have liked a few more putts to drop, but I hit the ball real well and persevered through the weather, so all in all, it was a good weekend.
You talked about the weather wasn't the best the past 2 days. How did that affect your play?
I think it just maybe affects your mindset a little bit. You got to go in with it, knowing that you got to persevere through it. But, it's the same kind of attack. Sometimes you have to be a little more lenient with not firing at pins and stuff when the wind's blowing 40 miles an hour. But all in all, it's pretty similar.
What's special about being able to play at one of the best golf courses in the country right here at home?
It's really special. I get asked a lot what my favorite golf course is, and honestly, the University Ridge is always at the top of my list. And every time I get to play it, whether it be qualifying or just playing for fun over the summer, I just really enjoy every single round.
Finally, your team won the tournament. What did you learn about your teammates in this tournament?
Well, there's 9 of us out here playing. We had a B team too, and everybody just hung together, played well, stuck it through. I was proud of the way everybody persevered through it, and the conditions were less than spectacular, but we pulled it off, and a win's a win.